As weird as it sounds to be saying this in November, it's NBA draft season. And this is actually a pretty exciting draft. Not because we've got one of these guys, or these guys, or these guys in it, but because there's been a global pandemic, nobody really knows what's going on and nobody really seems to have a clue who's going where, to be honest. And while there is definitely a lack of that top-level star power in this draft, there are a lot of really, really good basketball players and a lot of really interesting fits. And for sure, one of the most interesting stories that's come out about the draft so far was about a particular Ball brother. Not this Ball brother, who if he fails at basketball at this point should honestly just turn to pro bodybuilding by the looks of things. And not this Ball brother in New Orleans, who I personally still can't figure out if he's going to be a star or a complete bust. I'm talking about the other Ball brother. You know, the elite playmaking 6'7" point guard who doesn't play a lick of defense and has a really, really ugly jump shot? Yeah, that one. So I heard in the grapevine that LaMelo Ball, because of his poor performance in certain pre-draft interviews and workouts, and because he has one of the most punchable faces in the history of the NBA, may actually fall out of the top 3 despite being projected as a potential #1 pick. Now, as soon as I heard that, I of course thought of the Bulls sat at number 4. I think it'd be a really interesting fit. Now, of course, the Bulls do have Kobe White on that roster, who's a guard that can really score the ball, but let's be honest, that guy hasn't passed the ball more than 4 or 5 times in his entire life, so I think LaMelo's elite playmaking combined with Kobe White's ceiling as a scorer could be a really good sort of yin and yang combination. However, the idea of LaMelo Ball, Kobe White, and Zack Randolph, oh my god, playing together, yeah, defensively, that makes me want to vomit a little bit. Like, it's honestly gross to think about. So I think another exciting thing about them drafting LaMelo Ball is the idea that they could then trade Zack Randolph for a really solid 3-and-D player, or just someone who brings some more defense to that roster in general. So yeah, that's the plan today. LaMelo Ball, Chicago Bulls rebuild. We're going to keep things realistic, and we're going to see if we can get LaMelo Ball to bring this team back to the promised land. This is going to be the first of quite a few draft-related rebuilds I'll do in the next week or two leading up to the draft, so we can build some hype and try and find some fits for these young players. So that's it, man. Let's hop into it. Okay, here we are in the 2020 offseason. We're at the NBA draft, and I've already rigged it. I've given us the first overall pick. In the simulation, the Rockets actually got the #1 overall pick, and we had like the 9th pick. So I just put trade override on, and I swapped them because I want LaMelo Ball. It's the whole point of the video. The Rockets don't need the #1 pick anyway. That'd be kind of scary. So here we are. And without further ado, let's take our guy. I think he's kind of juiced, so I might actually lower LaMelo Ball's stats once I draft him. But we'll see how he looks. We'll see how he looks. I think he's like an 81 overall or something like that. We'll bring him in. We'll bring the boy in. Let's go. 6'7", 190 from UCLA in this. I probably should have changed that to Australia, or I guess New Zealand. No, he was in Australia for the Illawarra Hawks, so I probably should have changed that. We do actually have a 2nd round pick as well, so let's see if we can find some talent at the 43rd pick. I highly doubt that. Okay, who we got? Oh, he was projected to go 30th. Let's take Rabiu Yudo. Yeah, he's going to change the game. Nigerian talent. Let's go. Okay, LaMelo's an 81. That is awesome. Let's have a look at rookie signings, see how good this other guy is. He's a 71. I'll keep him around, stick him in the G League. All right, here's our very realistic looking LaMelo Ball. We're going to make him a shooting guard right off the bat so Kobe can play point guard. Obviously, he's a better playmaker, but Kobe's a bit shorter. I think it's 6'7". Him playing shooting guard makes a bit more sense. Okay, there's also one thing I want to do with his stats. If we look across here, he already has a 79 perimeter defense. Maybe that's like his potential as a player, like maxed out in future, but he is not that right now. So I'll bump him down to say 67. Like, he's quite a good off-ball defender. He can get in the lane sometimes, but as an on-ball defender, he's not great. So I'll bump him down at least 12 just to make things at least slightly realistic. He's probably even worse than that, to be honest. Oh yeah, this is the Chicago Bulls in a nutshell. Look at the perimeter D stats. C, C+, D-, D-, C. That's a lot of C's between our guards. So Zack Randolph, it's time to get traded, my man. Oh my, DeJounte Murray is a small ball, small forward in a 7-second system. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Would they do it straight up? I don't know. Let's think about this from the Spurs perspective. They get offense and they're trading defense. I think they love DeJounte Murray and they'd want even more than Zack Randolph for him, which is crazy because Zack Randolph right now is the better basketball player. I don't know. That might be fair. I'll throw a few seconds on it just to make it feel a bit better for me. Again, we're trying to keep things kind of realistic here. Let's see what goes through. I want to see what happens. We got it. Okay. That's so interesting. This is a weird team, but I'm going to roll with it. Okay, so in the end, we actually got DeJounte Murray as a shooting guard. I put LaMelo Ball as a small forward, and we kept Kobe at point guard again because of his size. And I've got to kind of have a look at the system proficiency. So we hired Stafer, who is pace and space. I think 7 seconds will probably be the highest if I had to guess. Which, hang on. No, it's still a 3-star, but that's mainly because Markkanen hates it. Obviously, I want to keep Markkanen around, so he might just have to hit our system proficiency a little bit. Wendell Carter, he's not too bad with it. We might keep him around. All right, I'm liking the squad right now. We could probably use, I suppose Sadaransky can play both backup guard positions. We could probably use one more backup guard. Otto Porter, I might have to trade. Thad Young, I might have to trade. Nobody's taking Felicia's contract. We're trying to keep it realistic. I think because Thad Young's kind of going to be expiring soon, and Otto Porter's literally expiring, they might be movable. So let's maybe work on a cap dump before free agency. Okay, Okay, Detroit. That's a good fit. Like, you know, they're a team that's basically, they need anybody they can get. They have cap space, but they're not going to be able to attract free agents. So they might take Otto Porter and then try and re-sign him for less money next season. So I kind of like that. So I will actually take a pick out of that. And I don't even really want a first, but, you know, I'll give them another second on top. Okay, I don't have anything else to give them. Otto Porter in a second for a first from Detroit. We'll do that. They might take him on. And then we'll look for something for Thad Young as well. Again, a team that, maybe a contender that can actually afford him would be a good one. Do I chuck Cornette in as well? We'll just chuck another guy in there, see what happens. The Hornets, that's kind of feasible. They might just want a veteran, although I wouldn't want a first round pick back, honestly. So, should we literally just dump him? Let's just dump him. Cody Martin, they get Thaddeus Young back, a veteran piece. We'll just do that. We'll just dump it. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how realistic that was, but I'm fine with it. Okay, free agency, and I think we have money. Let's have a look at Van Vliet. Yeah, we can afford pretty much anybody, I think. So it's really just kind of who this team needs. Now we need probably one more big and probably one more guard. So off the bat, A- perimeter defense. I know I signed him a lot, but Van Vliet's a fantastic fit on this roster. He'd be a great kind of sixth man for us, I think. Or I'd just run Kobe White as a sixth man, actually. That's probably more realistic. Yeah, we'll sign him. What kind of offers does he have? He's got 4 years, 97 from the Heat. So I'll actually bump him up to 102. We probably need to 103. We need to overpay to compete with the Heat, I think. So we'll give Van Vliet that. Then is there a big man that we want to offer as well? Maybe Montrez. Danilo's interesting. I think age-wise, Montrez is probably better. Although Christian Wood is 25, so that's kind of enticing too. Yeah, give me Christian Wood. Give me Christian Wood on a low ball. We'll pay him 60 flat, around 59. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see what happens here. Can we afford both of our guys? Christian Wood, Fred Van Vliet. Okay, not right now. So what if we renounce the rights on Dunn and Denzel? Is that going to help? No? All right, we'll probably just take Van Vliet for now and see what we can afford after moratorium. So yeah, let's roll with that for now. I guess we may as well keep the rights on Chris Dunn. Yeah, let's see what's available after moratorium. Let's see if maybe Christian Wood is still there. Who have we got left? Bol is still there, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure what we can actually afford at this point, though. Okay, I've decided I'm willing to throw a first-round pick to entice people to let me dump these salaries. So let's see if anyone's going to be willing to let me do that. Let's have a think of it from the Hawks' perspective. They're just getting a first-round pick. So if we take the first-round pick away, they're doing this purely for draft capital. All right, maybe we'll try that. I will take a first away and just ask for maybe a second back instead. We'll do that. That's fine. Let's see if we can now afford anyone interesting. Bol's the guy I've got to try for. We can now afford to at least offer for Bol. What's the most we can give him? Why does it now let me offer like a max? All right, we'll offer... That's a lot of money. We'll offer him... What did he want? 72. We'll give him a bit more than that to see if that's less likely to make them, obviously, like, want to match it. So, yeah, let's see what happens. If we get Bol, this is going to be overpowered. Let's see if they match it. Oh, we got the demigod. We got the GOAT. I'm hyped. This team's looking awesome. Okay, training camps, and we only have 2 because Randy Martin sucks again. So LaMelo Ball probably doesn't even need untapped potential. We'll probably send him to perimeter defense, actually. Let's do that, just to keep kind of boosting that. LaMelo Ball perimeter defense, perfect. And then we'll probably just send untapped potential to someone like Kobe White or maybe Lowry. That's lots of good options. Bol as well. God, I wish we had more training camps. We'll do Kobe this offseason, then maybe next offseason we'll show some other guys some love. All right, to the season. Okay, I think we need to be starting Kobe White. Kobe White's an 81. Van Vliet regressed because this game's stupid to an 82. I forgot to change it. So they're basically the same anyway at this point. So I think I'm going to start Kobe. We'll go Kobe, DeJounte, LaMelo Ball, Markkanen. And I am going to start Bol over Wendell Carter because... Bol. So yeah, this is looking good. The bench, however, so these two guys are fantastic off the bench. We just don't need Satoransky now that we've got Van Vliet. They kind of play the same position. So I'm thinking Satoransky and Hutchinson, maybe package them for like a really good wing or forward. Same with maybe like Dunn and Fernando. We can maybe get like a combo forward. So we kind of need wings and forwards. I think we're maybe like 1 or 2 trades away, then we'll be good to go. Okay, Satoransky and Chris Dunn for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Delon Wright to make salaries work. Tim Hardaway Jr., he's a wing. Like he can do some stuff. I'd probably take him. I think the Mavs need all the defense they can get and some extra playmaking, so that makes sense for both sides. We'll do that. That's fine. And yeah, Mikal Bridges does not get enough minutes in Phoenix anyway, and they're pretty deep, so I reckon Chandler Hutchinson and Bruno Fernando plus a second would probably get it done. We'll throw in another second, and yeah, that's probably fine. We'll do that. Bang. Okay, Mikal Bridges, that's fantastic. I think we've got ourselves a rotation. Okay, so going into year number 1, we've got Kobe White, DeJounte Murray, LaMelo Ball, a nice 3-guard lineup there with Larry Markkanen and Bol. Then off the bench, we've got some serious depth, man. We've got Fred VanVleet as a 6th man, Wendell Carter Jr., Mikal Bridges, Tim Hardaway Jr. Scoring options, I went with LaMelo Ball as the number 1 scoring option. I just want to see what happens. Then I really want Markkanen to develop, so I put him as number 2. And then I put Bol as number 3 because Bol. System proficiency-wise, we've gone for 7 seconds. Everyone seems to like it but Markkanen, so if he struggles, maybe we'll mix it up. Maybe we'll trade Markkanen down the line. But for right now, it's looking like a good system. So, hey, I'm thinking this is a playoff team. We'll see exactly where. I project anywhere from 45 to maybe 50 wins if we do really well. And again, it should be a solid building season. So let's see how we do. Okay, very briefly, while we watch this team struggle, it's not really going to plan so far. Just want to address next gen. I know it's around the corner. I do plan on getting a next gen console. I just don't plan on getting one right off the bat. I got a bit of money to save up first. You know, COVID, the pandemic, without getting into too much detail on my personal life, hit my bank account a little bit, affecting my ability to earn money for a little while. So got to save up a bit of funds, wait till the price drops a little bit. But I'll be looking to get one as soon as possible. And when I do, I will transition my content over to there. But for the meantime, I think I can make great content on this platform. I hope you guys can stick with me through this period, and eventually we'll get there. Okay, so at the end of season number 1, we sucked. 36 and 46, didn't make the playoffs. So let's speed run through all of this. Oh, LaMelo Ball, 22.4 points per game and 7 assists. He's going to be a stud. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I really like that first season from him. Dennis Schroeder winning 6th man of the year. Oh, wait, he won Rookie of the Year. Sorry, yep. 6th man of the year. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, sweet. Kind of usual suspects. We are not in the playoffs. So let's have a look at the player stats. Let's figure out why we were so bad. I think maybe the 3-guard lineup didn't work or something like that. 22 for LaMelo. That's awesome. Bol was just Bol-ish. Like, I rate that 2.2 blocks per game as well. Larry Mark. Oh my God, wow. Lauri Markkanen in 7 seconds, man. I think he's on the trade block, man. Nothing against him. Like, he does really well in 2K sometimes, but he doesn't like this system, dude. 37% from the field, 32 from down to... Oh my God, that is honestly tragic. Was he putting up loads of threes? He was getting them up as well, just not hitting them. Oh my God. And then, yeah, Kobe White's good. Fred VanVleet, pretty solid. DeJounte Murray, 10, 6, and 6. Not too bad. I think he could probably do a bit better than that. We'll see. Maybe next season I'll up his tendencies a little bit. They are really low. Wendell Carter, Tim Hardaway Jr. Okay, everyone else is kind of like just kind of fine. I'm optimistic. Once we trade Lowry and maybe move some things around, you know, we'll be fine. Okay, team stats and defensively. Let's see if we were any good at all. Yeah, we were actually not bad defensively. I think offensively was probably our biggest issue. So points per game, we just didn't score the ball, did we? Oh my God. Oh my God, no. We were the 28th best offense in the league. Oh man, this must be what it feels like to be an NBA player who doesn't make the playoffs. You just have to watch the whole thing, hoping for it to end. The Mavs are going to win because they've got Luka. Oh, it's Luka versus Trey, the two overpowered guys. Oh, Luka Doncic wins Finals MVP. That's surprising. Okay, moving on. Season number 2. Let's go. Oh my God. What's going on? Draft lottery. We got the number 1 pick. Oh, what is this? What were we projected? There's no way we had like the worst record in the league. Wow, we only just missed the playoffs. We would have had like the 13th pick or something. We just got like a 0.something% chance of getting the number 1 pick. Oh, this is wild. Let's have a look what this draft's... what's this draft got going on for it? Greg Brown as a power forward. I mean, he could be like an instant replacement for Lowry, potentially. Jalen Johnson, Jonathan Kuminga. Okay, there's some good prospects here. Greg Brown, I don't know. I'm just not getting good vibes. I always wanted Cade Cunningham. Like, he could replace DeJounte Murray as the 3. Would still work in 7 seconds. LaMelo slides to the 2, and then we figure everything else out from there. Maybe we package Markkanen and DeJounte together. Oh, there's a lot of scope with that. We'll draft Cade and we'll go from there. It will almost certainly have to make some trades, but I'll take Cade for now. Let's have a look how good he is. I'm thinking he's only going to be like a 77 or something like that. 79. Okay, he was just as good as Greg Brown anyway. That's perfect. We got Lowry on the qualifying offer as well, so I will look to bring him back. Maybe some sort of sign and trade scenario. Okay, Hardaway's like the best guy we can afford anyway, so we may as well just bring our own guy back. We'll lowball him a little bit there. Again, we want it to be a nice tradable contract, so lowball him a little bit. 25 should be fine. All right, we'll bring him back. Let's go to training camps, see what we can do there. Oh, I forgot to fire Randy Martin. We've still only got 2 training camps. That's fine, I guess. Okay, what do we want to do here? Bol, untapped potential. Let's do it. Let's make him an absolute demigod. Cade Cunningham, does he even need untapped potential? I'm thinking probably not. He can't shoot a 3-ball yet. Let's give him perimeter shooting. That's fine. All right, let's get to the season. He really can't shoot yet. Okay, so to start season number 2, here's how we're looking so far. Kobe White, I'm still going to start him. I just believe in the guy. He's perfect for 7 seconds. DeJounte Murray, LaMelo Ball, so we haven't messed with that yet, and we probably won't. I'll probably give it another season, see how it works out. Markkanen, I want to upgrade. Bol's fine there. And then we've got Cade, who I moved to a backup wing. Fred VanVleet is a backup guard. Wendell is a backup big. Then we've just got like all of this talent here that I might combine into some sort of backup combo forward, maybe upgrade Bridges, maybe chuck Gafford into maybe the Markkanen trade. Let's figure something out. All right. Jonathan Isaac, we're going to need a bit more money as well. What other assets have we got? We've got a Daniel Gafford. We've got a Tim Hardaway Jr. I think they probably want something as good as a Mikal Bridges, though, to make that work. Yeah, Larry and Mikal Bridges, I think that's a good fit for them as well. I'll even throw them... a second. I'll give them a second as well. Okay, bang. Okay, we got Jonathan Isaac. That's a beautiful trade. Do you know what? Kelly Oubre, that's some good 3-and-D. He kind of brings offense and defense to the team. Pacers, what they want? Yeah, Tim Hardaway, DeLon Wright, and a pretty valuable first-round pick. I think they take that. Boom. Okay, I think we got ourselves a squad. Okay, so final rotation going into year number 2, and we've made a lot of upgrades. Whether I've stayed realistic or not, I mean, that's up to you. It's got a bit mad, to be honest. It's got a bit mad. But this team's looking really good. Kobe White, DeJounte Murray, LaMelo Ball, Jonathan Isaac, Bol, with Cade Cunningham as an awesome 6th man, Fred VanVleet as a 7th man, Wendell Carter as an 8th man, and then getting 10 minutes a game, Kelly Oubre. When Kelly Oubre is the last man in your rotation getting 10 minutes a game, you probably got a pretty good team. Then we got LaMelo Ball as the first scoring option. Bol is going to go up to the second scoring option, then Kobe White. System is now a 4-star fit because Jonathan Isaac definitely fits better than Markkanen. Probably the best system we got going here. Perimeter-centric works as well. Dare I say this is a 60-win team? Dare I say this is a contender? Time will tell. Okay, end of season number 2, and I was pretty much bang on. We were 1 win off of 60, so I'd call that a solid turnaround. Maybe it was the Cade Cunningham effect. Maybe it was Bol just taking over the NBA. Who knows? Speaking of taking over the NBA, James Harden, calm down, mate. Calm down. Honestly, what on earth is that stat line? BJ Boston, Rookie of the Year, Jalen Johnson, 6th man, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Defensive Player of the Year, and Luka Doncic, Most Improved, despite... I'm not even going to address that. All right, NBA teams. Did LaMelo sneak onto one of these? All right, All-NBA second team. I don't see any balls. LaMelo made the third team. That is awesome. All right, we got some guys on the all-defensive second team, I think, there. I didn't really see that properly. We got Charlotte in the first round. Let's have a look at the season stats, see if everybody improved this season. I'm assuming they did. LaMelo Ball kind of held steady, 22-6, but yeah, he's been pretty efficient, shooting 43% from downtown. I respect that, and he's playmaking. I feel like he would get more assists at the point guard position, so maybe that's something we want to consider, or maybe it's just the fact that he's got a lot of playmakers on the squad. Bol, 19 and 11 with 2 blocks per game. I'll definitely take that. Kobe White really stepping up and coming into his own. He's getting more efficient. He's now shooting 42% from downtown. I will take that with 6 assists, honestly. Cade Cunningham, 12 points per game, 4 assists off the bench. It's a pretty good rookie season, and he was pretty efficient. DeJounte Murray, pretty much the same stat line. They're kind of doing a lot of the same things. Yeah, Jonathan Isaac came in and took that defense to a new level. 108 points per game conceded. That's 5 better than anyone else. So that is an insane defense. They're basically in a class of their own. Offensively, I'm still not expecting us to be too high. Maybe top 10 though? Okay, 13th. So we're middle of the pack offensively. It really is the elite defense. I kind of expected that. I would have liked a top 10 offense, but we are the number 1 seed. Hard to complain about that. Simulate round. Let's see if we can win the championship this year, man. I wouldn't mind getting it done in 2 seasons. Of course. We're going to get swept in. I just don't have words for these situations, man. All right, let's have a look at the God Squad that swept us in the first round, shall we? We got swept in the first round as a 1 seed. This game, bro. All right, let's have a look at this God Squad. Terry Rozier, Devin Vassell, who knows? Miles Bridges, yeah. And they were the 8s. RJ Barrett off the Scotty. To the offseason. Oh, the Celtics won the title. That's awesome for them. Congrats. Do you know what? Give me Ousmane Dieng. I like me a bit of Ousmane Dieng. I like it. Okay, Ousmane, 74 overall. That could be a good guy to pretend we care about and then flip in a trade. I like that. Okay, we're definitely going to bring these guys back. That's perfect. We're going to skip free agency and head to training camps. There's not much going on here. We're just going to get Wendell back. Look at that. We finally got 3 training camps. All right, let's go untapped potential on Bol again. I just want to see him become an absolute beast. Untapped potential on, we'll go Kobe White again. And we'll also go maybe perimeter shooting to some dudes. Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, we'll make Isaac a slightly better shooter. Let's see if that works for him. Okay, so I think we're going to make this the 3rd and final season. If we don't win it this year, I don't know how much better I can make this squad, to be honest. So we're going to try and win it all this year. And right now we've got Kobe White, DeJounte Murray. Yeah, the same sort of starting 5. Cade Cunningham. It's basically the same team. The only guy I'm looking at is DeJounte Murray. Like, he hasn't really been scoring the ball. Could we get someone more offensively gifted? Then either Cade could start and then his replacement becomes a 6th man, or we upgrade Murray for an absolute god of a player. I think we try and pursue something like that. So yeah, let's find a Murray trade. Okay, here is an all-in move. It may affect our defense negatively, but it's Bradley Beal. So, you know, let's assume a few years down the line, Bradley Beal's kind of pissed at the Wizards. They're still not winning. DeJounte, Kelly Oubre, much younger guys, 3 first-round picks. I think that's a no-brainer of a trade. Works for both sides, and they agreed to it. That's beautiful. So, yeah, I think Larry Nance is probably a slightly more realistic move. We'll do that. All right, man, this feels like a championship team. Final season, we got Kobe White, Bradley Beal, LaMelo Ball, Jonathan Isaac, and Bol. Good blend of offense and defense. Still fits 7 seconds really well. Hopefully, Beal can supercharge our offense and get us into the top 10 without sacrificing too much defensively. Cade Cunningham off the bench is a sixth man still, Fred VanVleet, Wendell Carter, and Larry Nance. Then we still got a 4-star, 7-second system. Coach game plan wise, we've actually made Bradley Beal the first scoring option, then LaMelo, then Bol. Let's get it. I'm thinking 65 wins, and I'm thinking a championship. Okay, so at the end of the third and final season, we're basically the same as last year, 1 year worse, but that's fine. I mean, we were a championship contender last year. We just happened to get swept in the first round by the Hornets. Did I mention, by the way, we got swept in the first round by the Hornets? I'm not sure I'd mention. Luka's the MVP, Paolo, Jalen, okay. Yeah, Giannis, we're coming for you, buddy. Evan Mobley, Brad Stevens, Luka Doncic. What? He wins most improved and MVP, and he won most I don't know. All NBA first team, All NBA second team, LaMelo Ball sneaking on the third team again. Same sort of story as last season. Jonathan Isaac, all defensive first team. I rate that. We're actually the second seed, and we got Atlanta in the first round, which, if you watch my previous videos, you know I've also struggled to beat in the first round before. So, yeah, I'm optimistic. Okay, yeah, Brad Beal came in and did bits. 23 a game. LaMelo Ball, 23 a game as well. Bol 20 games. We have 3 20-point scorers. That's awesome. Kobe, John Isaac, Cade. Efficient, efficient. Just playing his role. All right, this is a very good team. And I did trade for Jeremy Grant mid-season for Larry Nance, just because he gave me good vibes. So, yeah, and Wendell, yeah, 50% from the field. Yeah, solid enough. All right, let's get into the playoffs. Let's get this done. Come on. Not again. Whoa. This is not happening to me again. It's just not. All right, Jeremy Grant, you can go down to 8 minutes, my guy. We'll get Jonathan Isaac at 40. Why not? Defense. Bol, 36. VanVleet. Yeah, we'll give Kobe a few more minutes, and then Cade can probably come down a couple as well, and we'll give those to Bradley. 38. That's a lot of minutes, but I'm cool with it. All right, this is not happening to me again. It's just not. Oh, fuck this game. Nah, this is a joke. I'm done. I am so done.